guys, welcome back to another video of me, Chels, and this one,
Stu.
It's time for more Doug Stanhope. You guys want more? You've been requesting him for a while now. Time to dive in, I guess. This is Nationalism. Let's go.
I fucking disgust me.
Why are you not happy with Doug, Stewie? Why are you not happy?
There's a video we didn't upload. And you know why.
We may have started watching Doug Stanhope, what was it, 50 inches of AIDS?
40, I don't know. Some bullshit with AIDS and the distance and... Motherfucker fucked up, man.
They're gonna want to see it now. We're gonna have to re-react to it now. He is so like he was put off a little bit, guys. He was just dragged on this wild journey. He's really been affected. Like
I don't mind being offensive and vulgar and all the other shit that comes with it, being graphic, all of that. But I don't mind it in the name of comedy. But it's got to be at least structured. That was not structured. That was literally just trying to gross people out for the sake of grossing them out, not for the sake of comedy. And that's...
It went a little bit too far. But I know you guys are going to probably want us to re-react to it. I'm sorry about that, baby, because I know it's coming for you. But come on. I enjoyed his the first story he told about his mum. That was one of the great stories of all time.
That was epic. So far, he's 50-50 for me.
He's gonna win you back with this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys.
This could be the one.
So let's get into this, and hopefully Stu will be okay with Doug again. We hope.
Fuck Doug.
Let's go.
Nationalism does nothing but teach you how to hate people that you never met, and all of a sudden you take pride in accomplishments you had no part in whatsoever, and you brag about, like the Americans, you go, fuck the French. Fuck the French. If we hadn't saved their ass in 2 world wars, they'd be speaking German right now. You go, oh, was that us? That was us? Was that me and you, Tommy? We saved the French? Jesus. I know I blacked out a little bit after that 4th shot of Jägermeister last night, but I don't remember. I know we went through the Wendy's drive-thru. We were going to get one of them fresh cheddar sandwiches. It looked so alluring on the commercial, but then we ordered it and realized we had no money, and we had to ditch out before the second window. And those douchebags in line behind us with the bass music probably got our order, and we laughed about that, but I don't remember saving the French. I went through the last 10 calls on my cell phone, and there's nothing incoming or outgoing to the French looking for muscle on a project. I checked my pants. There's no mud stains on the knees from where we were garroting krauts in the trenches at Verdun. I think we didn't do anything but watch sports bloopers while we got hammered. I think we should shut the fuck up. All that stuff, tradition and heritage, it's dead people's baggage. Quit carrying it. Did you make it up? No. It's passed on to me. Pass it back. Every immigration argument that you hear, they never come from well, how does it affect you personally? Well, you know, these immigrants, they come to our country, they burden our tax system. What they do is they come here and they get into our education system and our health care, and I gotta pay the taxes. My taxes have to pay that. Well, what the fuck are you doing to me? Every time you have a kid, because it's American, I should pull up a chaise lounge and wave a flag while 15 of those things come out of you. Hey, I can't wait to pay for these. They're American. I have a vasectomy and an abortion on my record, but I can't wait for all your fucking fat-headed Midwestern kids to come out of here. What are you, Catholic? Come on, be fruitful and multiply. Love it.
I'm coming about a location.
Well, these immigrants, they don't speak the language. Then don't talk to them.
Yes.
Solve your problem. That was quick. You know who speaks the language perfectly? Your next door neighbor. You've lived there 8.5 years. You've never said one fucking word to that guy. You avert eye contact should you check the mail at the same time. So why would you give a shit what the guy selling gnip-gnops in a cart in the park speech? It's none of your fucking business. And all the cliched arguments like that, well, they're lazy, they're shiftless, and they're criminals, and all this. All those arguments go against the main cliched argument of they're taking American jobs. I live on the Mexican border. I live 7 miles off the Mexican border in a town, Bisbee, Arizona, a little town. I can go out any day and watch Border Patrol arresting these guys by the dozen, 11 at a time, out of a Dodge Omni, like a clown car with plastic cuffs. And you're right, they don't speak the language, and they probably have no education. They don't have fucking shoes half the time. They're like barefoot and tattered castaway, like Gilligan's Island shorts, and a fucking dirty t-shirt, and they're dehydrated and wander in a desert for 4 days. And if that guy is as qualified for your job as you are, you're a fucking loser of such humiliating proportions. I would be ashamed to have anyone find out that guy took my job. He doesn't speak English. What, did they do your job training in pantomime, shithead? Oh, see it coming. Boink, boink. I see it. Boink, boink. Crank, 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 crank. Oh, you're out of here, mullet head. That guy's fucking asshole. You should have tried harder. Nobody bitches about immigrants taking their job if that person has skills of any level. You don't hear fucking brain surgeons sitting around the Beverly Hills Hotel lounge. You know what really chaps my ass, Barry? Scandinavian fellas are coming over taking all our good neurosurgery positions. The Norwegians specifically. I say we down ourselves a bottle of Jack Daniels and go stomp us some Ouija ass. The first Ouija we see. We jump out of that Explorer and pound him. Fucking immigrants. All started with that Einstein. Once they brought him over from Germany and we didn't have any good genius jobs, it was a trickle-down effect.
He recovered with that one.
Yeah, he did win that back for you, didn't he? Definitely. That was more George Carlin style, you know what I mean? Just ranting a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like that. For me, it was just...
ranting at stupidity.
Yeah, pretty much. But for me, it's just like a drunk dude in the room just being left to go for it, you know, say what he wants while everyone else is just laughing at the sort of vibe. And that's cool, it's fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fully get what he's saying.
I like reading some of the comments, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole comments that you see, like, oh, the Muslim invader is taking over your country and all of that. Like, it's like, man, you watch too much Fox News and all of that
Honestly,
shit.
it's just fear mongering, and you believe it all. People just lap it all up. You just.
Now, I ain't gonna deny the fact that London is like a no-go zone and is a shithole at the moment, just ridiculously violent. But that's not down to Muslims.
No.
That's down to lack of police. Do it in any area. So yeah, that's literally it.
You want us to be honest with you? We had a Syrian family that moved here a couple of months back.
There is one refugee family that made it into our town near us.
And they are just so blessed to be here and just so terrified. You know, a family, they got kids, everything, and they're just so terrified. And we did what we could, and we gave them all our babies' old clothes to help them out. And they're just so thankful. Honestly, guys, we gave them what we could, and...
Oh, best argument that I saw ages ago with people is or one of the funniest, should I say, was right at the beginning when we started like letting refugees into the country.
Yeah.
And it was just all of these white nationalists posting angry shit. And it just had me cracking up, because I said, it was like, oh, I wonder what our grandfathers would say taking in refugees. This isn't what we fought the Nazis for. It's like, My nan's fucking German. They do understand that we took in German refugees, Jewish refugees. Like, you take in refugees of war-torn countries, they're innocents. You don't fucking kill them. Because if you start killing them, you incite more hatred and you'll create more extremists.
Yeah, that's all
There's
it
a full
is.
balance otherwise, because if you keep pushing them too hard, you'll create more extremists because you give people nothing left to lose. Once you're at that point,
you have
don't care
majority
anymore.
of people, you know, you have different majority.
I still think our government's going to push our country to that point. It could be hilarious.
It's happening everywhere, dude. It's just not England, and
Yeah, but it's not just Muslims.
it's not Muslims, right? Can we just put this out there? It's not all Muslims. It's majority of them are just crazy fucking idiots that are jumping on that bandwagon and giving it something to blame.
Selective reading of certain parts of the Quran. You know, the way certain Christians still do it now to prevent people from being gay or anything like that. It's still the same manipulative bullshit from a fucking religion. But there's always just going to be those people that will sort of pick certain bits of text and then put it into a context of which suits their agenda.
It's just an excuse for their actions.
Exactly. There doesn't need to be any of this Muslim, Christian, any of that bollocks. What it should come down to, as I've said before, is literally, are you religious? Yes. Alright, there you go. No, there you go. Don't need to know any more than that. They believe in an afterlife, they believe in a God.
Everybody's
That's all you need to know.
I don't care.
Giving it names and labelling things is what causes issues.
And you do good, you're good by me. You're not going to do anyone else harm. If you're not giving anyone else harm,
No, I've just more got pissed off at the fact that they're going to get pissed off because we're getting preachy and I don't want to do that.
We ain't preaching. We're just talking.
They're preachy. They're sitting there preaching motherfuckers this like this.
No, we're just talking about it, guys. Like, I'm sorry, I do think you're an ignorant fool if you just believe all Muslims are bad people. Honestly, you need to get yourself educated and get yourself out there and surround yourself with
educated,
people.
man.
You really do, because if you honestly believe that, I feel sorry for you. Like, seriously, could you imagine? You're so stupid and have to believe that all Muslims are bad.
Yeah, but it depends on which part of the world you're from and which, like, because you've got, what, probably hundreds to thousands of different forms of Muslim culture all around the world, and you just have these select ones that we're all focusing on.
Yeah, but everyone
at the
believes,
moment.
oh look, London's being invaded by Muslims. Muslims have always been here. And they are some of the nicest communities. Like, when we had everything happening, they were the ones getting out there helping everyone. But oh no, they don't want to put that in the media because they want you to believe the same thing, that all Muslims are bad. They are not. Like the sort of people where we don't care for religion, but we don't judge others for being religious. That is your choice. That is completely down to you, and you shouldn't change that.
Judge people on their actions, not their beliefs.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But guys, we're going to leave this here today. If you want more Doug Stanhope, this one's obviously feeling a bit better after this video.
He's 2 for 1 at the moment, so you know what I mean.
But guys, if you want more, hit that thumbs up button and we will give you more. If you're new to this channel, why not subscribe and become part of this family? Try not to be preachy anymore, I promise.
Don't be enjoying the funny.
Oh, fuck off. They will never forget that.
No.
They will never. It still comes up in the comments all the time.
I'm not gonna. We'll get to our 50th anniversary and we're just gonna get a card that just says "Join the Fanny."
That's gonna be merch.
Actually, if you die before me, that's gonna be one of your wreaths on the coffin as you join the Fanny.
God. I want that as much. So when the day comes that we get merch, that's gonna be it. Join the family. But guys,
hang on, wait. What would the emblem be for that though?
Oh no. We're gonna leave this video here for today, guys. Don't follow Facebook and Twitter to keep up with all the BS that is us. If you want to, remember to hit that bell so you're notified about these ugly mugs. Till next time.
Toodle Pip.